Welcome back, and we can rename this to be sales by products, and then click on enter, then open a new page and look at your and we have the next one to be sales by sales method, and then we can head back to our Power BI, and let's say for example we can let's use a donut chart in this case, or rather we can choose a pie chart which shows the distribution between products, and then we want to check sales method. If yours is not aligned this way, we are going to fix that. Okay, and let's add sales. Okay, and this is fine. We can make it bigger. Alright, and let's say we format the title as usual, sales by sales method, and I'm going to change the headings. Okay, and make this to be schedule bold and put it at the center. Increase the font size. Okay, let's give it a title case. Alright, that's fine. Once we are done with the title, we can head on to we can leave the legend on this time, and then we can have our slices all. Okay, I think we can do it individually. Let's say install, we want to change the color to maybe I'm gonna choose that color, and then we can go for outlets, maybe color like maybe a shade of green. I think the shade of green is fine. Let's make it a bit black. Okay, you can copy the color code from here and then just type in the color code on the hex, and I want to make it to be transparent. Okay, and let's make the third one to be online, and then I'm going to work on the color. I think if I make this to be 80, and then make add one more 0. Okay, now I have my shader red. And use my shader red. I don't like these colors. Okay, I just pick random color. Just pick colors. Let's say I choose this particular color and install. I can choose maybe this blue. And here outlets. You can change maybe. Okay, and this is quite ugly for the color. You can go ahead and just choose colors that you like and check out, play around with the colors a little and see which. Okay, I think this is quite a bit better. Reduce the transparency. Okay, I'm not good with color combinations, but I think this is fine. And there we are. Detail label. We want it on the outside, or rather, you can prefer inside, depending on your choice. And alright, let's still leave it prefer outside, and then we want value. We want to like increase the text and make it visible for people to see, and we can change the color to be black. Okay, and there we are. So we can edit, double click to edit, and then let's say sales by sales method, and then we click enter. And one more thing before we go, we need to make our legends a bit bold. So let's make the text bigger, and let's make it searchable, and then change the color to like black is good. Okay, and however, you can also use your table view to show multiple datas. To show multiple data categories, and what you might want to do is select the matrix, then table. I want the matrix. The matrix is hiding at the moment. Let me increase this a little. Okay. Here is the matrix. Okay, so I just want to let's say I want to make a table, and let's say we can add the region, and then we can add the city. That's not quite good. Let's take out the city, and let's say um the states, and our values. First, let's expand so we can see exactly what we are presenting. The state is quite long, and the city is longer. Okay, we can have our states there. Okay, and okay, so I click on the auto arrange. Okay, and this is quite good. So let's compare total sales. Okay, and I turn that off. I want to add the total sales, and not this total sales. I want this one, and let's see average price per unit, and let's see um, okay, let's see the profit margin, and then let's see okay, something might be wrong with this. We didn't get that there. So let's just have some function. So let's have our operating profits, and then so okay, quite a large number. So this is quite fine. So I'm going to okay, just make it large to fit in the page. Okay, so let's see the title. Let's leave the title to be off, and then we can turn on the shadow, and okay, nothing much to do on this panel. So let's go to Size and properties. Size and position. Let's say increase this to be 820. Okay, must be less than 720. Okay, 720 is normal. Let's see, trying to do some kind of design here. Okay, so it's quite fine. And let's see the horizontal axis. Let's try to increase, let's say 50 all the way up, or rather maybe 100. Okay, that's it for size and position. And what can we do? Let's see values. Let's say we increase the size of our text to make it a bit big, and we can have our text color to remain black, and we want it to be subdued, semi-bold. Okay, that's quite fine. Alternating text color. Okay, for the background, let's say we do an orange, and the okay, I think this is quite sharp, so let's reduce a little, and here we are. So this is fine for the values, and let's take out grid lines, and okay, and that is fine. Let's adjust the column header a little. Let's say 30. Oh, that's quite big. Let's say 22. What we have, that's quite large. Let's see what 15 could have. Okay, 17. Let's have one more units, which is 18. Yeah, 17. That's fine. And I want it to be in center, and let's choose such a bold. Okay, and that's it for our table. So we can call this to be let's see, sales distribution. and then click on enter. Thank you very much for watching.